Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, continuing our French orchards map here. And between episodes, I ran off and watched several guides on YouTube for different people who have put up guides for grapes. And what I learned is they're almost all completely different. There doesn't seem to be a complete consensus on actually how to do grapes. I mean, there's some similarities, don't get me wrong. Yeah, mulch, cultivate, fertilize. But one person said you got to do your 2 rows of fertilization. One person said, well, if you mulch and then cultivate, you'll get a batch of fertilization from that, which I'm not sure if that's the case or not. It's possible. I fertilized before I did the mulching and the cultivating. So maybe I just cost myself a free bit of fertilization. And again, I'm trying to remember what we did the very first time, or the second time we did grapes, because the very first time was already fertilized, and so the second time was the time that we were doing all the testing, and I probably should just go back and watch my own videos to remember exactly what we ended up with. But probably what we're going to do is just let it finish doing what it's doing. All is well, and then we will come back the next cycle, and I'll try to be a little bit more methodical about exactly doing all of the mulching and all of the stuff that we need to do, just to see, and just do the mulching and cultivating first, just to see if that gives you the yield that I'm expecting it will give you. Maybe that saves us a little bit of money on fertilizer. We only have to have this thing for 1 month. That would help. Things like that. I'm actually thinking I'm going to turn this thing in and just eat my losses, because keeping this for another month is just not ideal, if we can help it. So we're going to return you. Oh, nope. I need to empty you first. But just keeping this guy forever is just not ideal. We're already lower on money than we should have been at right this point in time. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, even the guides online for like even the Farming Simulator guide doesn't say, like the one from Giants itself. Yeah, it says do the cultivating, mulching, and all that stuff, but it doesn't say like what it's going to give you. Like, what's the purpose? What's the point, other than making it look good? Nothing about getting yields to 100%. Here's the steps, like you would see for other crops. Other crops have very defined, do this, 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 and this is the yield you're going to get. The grapes just doesn't seem to have that right now. So we're just going to accept things the way they are for right now. A little frustrating, but we'll see if we can do better the next cycle and pay a little bit more attention, because I went back and actually rewatched the video, so maybe I missed something, and I just don't think it's doing what we thought it was going to do. But it's okay. I mean, it's still different, still kind of interesting, but we'll keep on keeping on. I do need to sell some stuff potentially today, although I could also potentially wait till tomorrow to sell, because it's not like we're using the money for anything. So if we go a little bit negative, it doesn't hurt anything. So if the eggs, the lettuce and the tomatoes are not at a really good price right now, it's probably okay to hold off and wait for another month. They got enough water to last another day. You guys have enough water to last another day? You do. And you guys have enough food? You probably do not. So let's get you a little bit more food. At least take care of that. And then we'll figure out what we're going to sell, when we're going to sell. I guess tomorrow. Truth be told, we don't really even need the money until it comes time for us doing the grape harvest itself. Really hoping we'd get more eggs than we are, but we're just not getting quite as many eggs. And they're all at the potentially egg making stage. They're all at 100% productivity. I've only got the one rooster that, potentially not necessary, but that's not going to be what's costing us. I mean, it's only 30 chickens, to be fair. So how many eggs do I actually expect for 30 chickens? Probably not a lot. But I don't know. It is what it is. How much food did y'all have? You're pretty good, actually. I don't think I need to drop that other thing off yet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I think we're just gonna fast forward to tomorrow as is. I don't think there's anything for us to do. The prices aren't good right now. We're gonna go negative, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. And we are what? What am I looking for? Calendar. We are 2 months away from being able to harvest the grapes. So not a lot for us to do between now and then. But we will have to sell some crops or some product before grape harvesting because we've got to be able to get the grape harvester. All right, so we are negative. Not that bad, actually. Not that bad. Not keeping that fertilizer for an extra month. That's what costs us a big chunk of money there. Plus the re-renting of it again, to be fair. Hey, look, a little mower. Let's see here. What do we want to... We want to look at the prices. Tomatoes. Oh, my goodness. Atrociously bad. Lettuce. Pretty bad. Eggs. I mean... Yeah, they're all below average. I mean, I get it. We're at, like, bad time, you know, for the selling for a lot of these. We're in... what month are we in? We're in August. I mean, August should be pretty even for eggs. I think the numbers that I see on the spreadsheet are wrong for eggs, quite frankly. So I think we just got to sell the eggs whenever we can. As far as the lettuce and tomatoes, we have seen them higher. And they can go up higher. August is second worst month. Right? Oh, no, it looks like July is technically the worst. August is a little bit better. And then it drops crazy bad in September. For tomatoes, it is the worst month, August is. September will be a little bit better. Really, just waiting until November for both of these would be ideal, but I don't think we can. We've got to have the money to be able to harvest the grapes. Speaking of our grapes, I mean, they're fine. They're doing their thing. Not super happy about the yield bonus, but especially for the parts that are 100% right here. Why is this not 100% yield bonus if it's 100% fertilized and there's not... What else can we do? Again, is it the mulching both sides? We did the subsoiling, but is it because I didn't get close enough to the vines? I mean, I thought we figured out that it didn't matter, but it seems like I'm not happy with the yields. Guess there's nothing else for do. I mean, like I said, there's no reason to sit on the prices. We're just going to go one more month. I mean, we're super fast forwarding through this game, but we've got to get to harvest time. And the first step of harvest time is to sell the crops that we have, or the products that we have, at whatever price we can sell them at. Air raid siren. I don't know what that's... I don't know what that means. All right. You are good on water. You're good on water. You guys are good on food. Still not getting as many eggs as I thought you guys should have been putting out, but whatever. All right. Yeah, I mean, we got to sell whatever the price is. None of this stuff is worth anything. I mean, that Mack truck's cool, but can't afford that. So, let's see. Oh my goodness. Terrible prices on all these things. Absolutely terrible prices. I don't know if we're going to have enough money. And it's time to harvest. Can we wait one more month? Is it a period of time that we can harvest? Because there are 2 months that we can harvest, right? But if we wait one month, does it wither the very next month, or does it carry over? I feel like waiting one more month will cause us to wither, to be honest. I could be wrong though. All right, sorry about that. I put a quick cut in the video. A little bit of crud in my throat. It's bothering me. That would be gross to be coughing on the channel or on the video. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. Don't know what we're gonna do. Why am I not seeing the... Loading type Euro pallet. Why am I not seeing the little message that says I can load you up? That's a bit annoying. little strange. I mean, can I just do it anyway? No. What? There it goes. I said unhook and hook back up. Very strange. Anyway, okay, so what I was going to say is that the prices are bad, but we need the money right now. So, but the funny thing is, I don't know if we're going to have enough money from these. Oh, I didn't realize you're out of space. I don't know if we're going to have enough money from all this. In theory, we should. Which one's the closest to the right price? You're way off. You are way off. They're all way off. Oh my goodness, this is a really bad time to sell all these. I mean, I could have sold it a little bit earlier, but I didn't have that much. I mean, the eggs are closest, but they're not going to be enough by themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just going to have to grab whatever we can and just sell what we've got. I mean, it is what it is. Does it fit another one in that row? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? For some reason I thought it was 7, but I guess it's 8. Alright. We're going to grab 1 row of tomatoes and 1 row of lettuce, I guess. Or maybe just a few lettuce and a couple eggs. I don't know. We'll probably just grab 6 lettuce and then the 2 eggs. And go with that. Trying to be very careful with how I load these. So we just need the 2 eggs now. And that will be it. Alright, well there's a load. Not super happy about having to sell all this, but we've got to do something. We've got to get the harvester, right? So this will be... If we sold this at a good price, this would be 2 plus 3 times 1,000, which would be 5,000. It's only be like $7,000 right here. I don't know if we have enough product to make the money that we need. That extra rental of the herbicide or the fertilizer sprayer was really, really bad. And I mean, we can't do anything about it now, but really bad. Looks like the bakery is the best place for the eggs. We're going to take you guys to the eggs first, or to the bakery first. I mean, ideally, I could keep as much of this product for the perfect time of the year to sell, but by the time we sold all this, by the time that time of the year comes around, we're going to have very little product left over. That's what it's going to come down to. Don't know. We decide that these sell over here because that other part's the output. Yeah. There's the eggs getting sold. I mean, a couple $1,000. It's not terrible. Although I really thought we would have had more eggs by now. Let's go sell the rest of this. It'll at least get us out of the hole for now. Whether or not we'll get enough to get the harvester, I don't know. If we don't, then I think we've just... Well, we have a few other options. Not great options, but a few other options. We could sell the forklift. And just use this trailer as transport back and forth because it can pick up the big bags. So that's an option. We're not overloaded like we were that one time. Like I said, there's going to be like, even if it was a good price, it would only be like $5,000 worth of product. It's only going to be like, at the bad price, it's probably going to be like 4,500 bucks. Oh, goodness. That was a really... It kind of like, it's like I started turning, and then I guess the trailer pushed me the rest of the way, even though I wasn't still touching the button, and it like fishtailed me. I mean, this pickup's not perfect for this row, but it's not terrible. I've just got to be a little bit more careful. I mean, I could have waited to the end of the day to see if the prices would go up a little bit, but I don't think they're going to go up enough to matter. And then did my harvesting at the end of the day. So, yeah, like I said, 4,500 bucks. So we were just a little bit shy of that. Pretty close. I mean, another round of that will be about another 5,000 bucks. I don't think we're going to have enough money. We are not going to be able to get the harvester. We will have to sell the forklift. Which we might as well do that now. Forklift. That's the only other thing we can sell, right? Like nothing else. I mean, we could sell the other things and then lease them. I guess that's always also an option. But we can get by without the forklift, technically. So now we can at least do the harvest. And still keep some of that crop, some of that product for a better month, potentially. Because once we start getting the grapes rolling, we'll be able to get some money from that as well. In theory, this is supposed to be a good harvest for us, but with the fertilization issues that we were having, I'm not so sure. And like I said, the issues are very likely all just me. I'm probably just 100% doing something wrong. We'll try, like I said, better the next cycle to see if more methodical, like I'm going to mulch it, check the yields. I'm going to, you know, run the plow over it, the cultivator, whatever, check the yields. And then we're going to, just to see for sure what makes a difference definitively. Because I could have sworn we checked and it just didn't make any difference whether I cut it close or not or whatever else I did. It's possible we were having some other issues that I wasn't taking into account. All right, we got to go rent this other thing. What are we looking for? Let's go to grapes. Lease you. 12,000 bucks. At least we're not going to get the trailer this time. That'll save us a little bit of money as well. Truth be told, we could probably just buy back the forklift in a little bit, but it'll be more expensive. But we don't need it. We really don't. I can load up the big bags onto that back of that truck or that trailer and take them over to the chickens that way. I wanted the forklift because I wanted to kind of like have it so that when we're doing all this cheating of loading automatically that we still technically have a forklift that we're paying for. But I mean, this run would be completely over if I didn't do something. Because if we lose a year of grape harvests, we're done for. All right, let's get you up here. Let's start doing the grapes. Let me find my numbers. What did I write down last time for the grapes? 596 liters on the first pass. We'll see how much we have this time. If we're close to that 600 liters, then we're fine, but something tells me we're going to be a bit off. Like I said, though, at least we'll have that 50% more, which will help with the expenses a bit. I think we're going to get pretty close to 600. Are we going to go over 600? What? $662? Now I'm confused because I thought that when we did the test, the first pass I did was like the fertilized stuff, and then I did a test of the pass because I didn't write down what they wore. I just wrote down the numbers. It was 596, and then the second pass was 1192, 1700, 2246, things like that. And did I thought we knew that they were fertilized these first few rows because I thought I'd at least fertilize the first couple rows. And then I kind of skipped in the middle to see what that would look like. And then kind of went from there. And then I even didn't plow some of it as well. I mean, if this is over 1192, which it's going to be, somehow we're getting way more crop than I was expecting. What did I do differently? I have no idea. I have no idea at this point. We are like a lot more crop than I was expecting to have. All right. Well, I mean, that's going to make up for my supposed lack of yield or whatever. Let's just get out for a second. What is the yield in these? Like it says 89%, 91% yield bonus. I could have sworn when we did those tests, we were closer to 100 than that even. I need to go back and watch my own videos. Or may take better notes in the future. Yeah, last time we did this, it was only 1,700 on this pass. Which we knew was low because that was only... 76. 508 or something like that. It was like 80 less. Like, it was significant when we were doing that testing before, I thought. But we're going to be way over. I mean, we're only a couple hundred off of what we got off of 4 rows last time. In fact, it would not surprise me if I do this next pass and we're very close to a 5-row pass with just 4 rows done. I have no idea what I do. Like, I guess the yields bonuses work backwards. You want negative yield bonuses for grapes to get the best. I'm just kidding, but I don't know. I was expecting way less crop, and somehow we're getting way more, and I can't explain it. Did they change something with a patch or something that I missed? Like, I don't even know if there's a... Let's see, grapes per square foot. You're expected to get 9 liters per square foot. So 3,200 liters, sorry, 3,700 liters per acre. I have no idea how much this is, to be honest. It'd be a little hard for us to figure it out, I think, without things telling us better. $2,500 liters. Wow. All right, we're going to go dump this because we're just past the 81% mark. But at the same time, though, I feel like we would used to stop around 80-something percent. Or no, that was after 5 passes. Yeah, we would stop about 80 to 90% after 5 passes, and this is 4 passes already at 80%. Go figure. Well, good news is we're going to get a lot of grapes this time, guys. No complaints there, I guess. All right, turn this back on. We're going to keep doing grape juice because it is the best bang for your buck. So, grape juice it is. All right, well, we're going to go put a cut in there when we come back. I mean, I'll have done a little bit more of the grapes. Actually, before I put a cut in, let's do one of these rows that was already fertilized earlier that we didn't really touch. Because this would be ones right fresh after planting them down. What does it look like? Because this will be very telling based on the other stuff that we've done. And this is supposedly double fertilized, right? Like this, in theory, this was double fertilized. Based on what it said on the map. And we're going to get close to 600, it looks like. Or are we going to go over 600, though? I don't think we're going over 600. Nah, I don't think we're going over 600. I think we're going to be a bit short, aren't we? We're at that 596 that we've been at before. So weird. And this is supposed to be like the extra fertilized, and we're only at 596. Like if I run down this row, I think it says 100% fertilized. This is a higher yield bonus than we have over there, and yet there are less grapes. Go figure. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. If you guys have an idea what's going on, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to chalk it up to I'm crazy. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.